Hey everybody, today I'm going to teach you a little trick on how to use your gain tool on your leads and pads to allow things like counter melodies to come through a little bit. So we're going to do it on the drop first and see if we need to do it in a breakdown, okay? So let's play the track without the counter melodies. And here are the counters. So you can clearly hear the counters on their own. You can clearly hear the counters, the leads on their own. But it just gets a bit muddled up sometimes. So a really simple trick, and this will be fixed, or not fixed, it'll be rectified, so to speak, in the mastering stage when limitation and compression is applied to your track. But what we're going to do is we're just going to cut the lead and the pads slightly to allow for the counters to cut through a bit. Now, I didn't think you could do this, but a few years ago, someone I really respect, an audio engineer and a mastering engineer, gave me a tip, and said, "Hey, counters aren't quite cutting through. Try this tip." And I was like, "No way, you can do that, shit." And I guess there are no rules to making trance, but yeah, I wasn't sure that you could do that. And anyway, it's a very simple trick. All we're gonna do is put a gain on the pads and the lead. What we're going to do is when the counters come. By the way, if you use Logic, the marquee tool is amazing, because for many years I had to do this, and it's really tight to do because you have to. Well, essentially, you're going to get a section where it's louder and drops down to quieter, so about 1.5 decibels, 1.6. But you've got this little down section, and it works. But if you use the marquee tool. I only discovered it a few years ago. Click it, just pull it down straight away, so you don't get that little section where it fades out. So anyway, I don't think you can get 1.5. Can you? Oh, there you go, 1.5. So 1.5, and that's just a gain tool. It's just before the limiter on my channel. And all we're going to do is kill the leads and the pads 1.5 decibels. It's only a small little amount, but it adds up and it will allow for the counters to come through a bit. Now, pre-warning, this is very subtle. But essentially, we're killing 3 decibels of sound, so it has to make a difference. If you think about it from a theory point of view, whether you hear it or not depends on how developed your ears are, but we are turning down the pads and the leads. I've now just added some regions into the bus sections of the leads and the pads and copied it over, and that's how you move automation really fast. You could do it a different way. You can just get the automation and drag it along. So, and again, that's, you can do it. You could even use the copy and paste method. Highlight the section, copy it. Okay, so 3 different methods on how to do it. It's whatever works. Dragging it. So let's try in this section. There is no doubt in my mind that that sounds a lot clearer. We've killed 3 decibels of sound from the frequency range, and with a bit of messing about and a bit of jiggling about on the volumes, the counts are now cutting through so much cleaner. So just another really simple trick. As always, for any suggestions, any requests, if you'd like to know about this template, if there's anything I can help you with, if you want any feedback with no agenda, or if you want to find out about my one-to-one lessons, I run a 12-month development course, which has seen countless people over the last 10 years sign their tracks to major labels. Drop me a line, tutorials@adamellisdj.com. The link is in the description. So yeah, have a good day. Thank you very much.